Hello, everyone. Welcome back to St. Louis Teens. As all of us are battling the pandemic that is the coronavirus and its effects in some way or the other, there are people among us who are risking their lives to help save the lives of others. And this series, COVID-19 Heroes, is a celebration and appreciation of those people's service. So today, our hero is Mark Knotts, who is a hospital nurse practitioner. Mark, we thank you very much for your service to our country, our citizens, our friends, and our loved ones who are in the hospital right now. And we are grateful for the service that you do, which we do understand comes with stress, sacrifice, and risk.
Thank
So,
you for recognizing that.
yeah, so Mark, you are our hero.
Thank you.
So, Mark, we would like to know how it has been for you on the front lines and what has your experience sort of been?
Well, I first started taking care of patients, I guess, around the first week of March. And actually, I think it was the first or second of March. And it was kind of uh, a new process that wasn't totally defined. It was kind of like it hit us. We started to formulate a process to put together on how to handle these situations. And as the weeks progressed, we got it into a well coordinated process on how to receive the patients, making sure that they stay safe, and that we also maintain our safety and wear all the proper PPE equipment. So it's been a very quick, fast learning experience.
So, I know it's had to have been difficult, especially since this is such a new situation, going by so quickly, especially with the progression of the situation. I think, it's incredible that hospitals and, nurses around the nation, including yourself, were able to adjust so quickly and help out so many. So, how has it been treating, a brand new disease where not much is still fully known about it?
Well, the thing that you learn very quickly is that even when patients come in with very mild symptoms, you have to take, even though it may be an intermittent cough or it may be a low grade fever, it's amazing how quickly it progresses. Like I may take a chest x ray of a patient today and it looks a little suspect, but when we take another x ray the next day, it's very obvious that it's expanding and it looks like they have pneumonia, so it's kind of like a quick shock. Other patients come in and they have high grade fevers, they have severe shortness of breath, and sometimes we have to move them directly to ICU to be intubated. So it's all over the spectrum. The age groups have been from early 20s to the mid 80s and 90s, and everybody has a different level of care that we have to address. We do have some standards that we apply to everyone, so we know we're taking care of the core, and then as they progress through the disease, then we have to modify that. So it's been a challenge. It's been a very quick challenge, but it's very quick to learn about this disease. Our hospital system updates what the appropriate labs are to take and how to um, uh, make the best opportunity for the patient to survive, and also for our own protection. I think the strategy is self-preservation, because we are here to help the patients that come in, and we want to make sure that we don't pass it on, and then that
Yeah.
we don't have the openness to actually receive it and then pass it on. So we don't want to be a conduit. So our system has done an excellent job of keeping us safe and our patients safe.
And in terms of the situation with hospital workers and staff members, how has the protection been? Has it gotten any better in terms of the face masks you have or the protective equipment that you have?
Yes, from the very beginning, we were very conservative on using our equipment, and we migrated to finding ways to supplement that by keeping the same like N95 mask over a couple of days and having it cleaned every 24 hours, because we never knew when the spike was going to continue to rise, and it has grown so quickly, so fast that we have approximately 5 floors dedicated just to COVID patients.
Wow. So, what would your advice be now for our viewers in our country at this time?
Well, more masks, more PPE equipment for everyone, including patients. Hand washing and keeping the 6 foot distance. I'm kind of concerned about opening up America too soon. I think there needs to be a better program. It needs to be nationwide, not by state, not by city. All it takes is one person to spread this disease. And if you look at how it's progressed in the United States over a short period of time, it's quite scary. So I think it has to be a uniform type program that we're not going to be able to go to a football game or a baseball game for quite a while. We've got to protect ourselves and everybody around us. I think we need to be responsible for ourselves and everybody around us. So I think we just need a mass amount of gear for everyone, so everybody can maintain their safety. But I think we have to take it in baby steps, not trying to jump ahead of it. I've seen our progression of patients just skyrocket, and I think we're not even at our peak yet in St. Louis, and that concerns me where I see other states that are just trying to get back into a strong economy again, and I think that's it concerns me quite a bit. So I would say we need a national program. We need to have national testing. Every state needs to have a uniform package because we are one nation. And I think by having a variety of different programs, and if airlines start opening up again, people start traveling again, I think it's going to make it unsafe for everyone. And I think that, and I pray that we get smarter about this real quick and not allow each state to do their own thing. So that's my message. Universal standards, safe distance, mask, wash your hands all the time, and make sure we have ample testing everywhere. Nursing homes, prisons, everywhere. I think it's the only way we can contain this ongoing pandemic is to manage it. And if we don't manage it, then I think it's going to be chaos, and chaos leads to, I think, an unsteady and unhealthy world, and one that may make it even more difficult for us to get back to a so-called normal state.
Well, we hope to follow your advice in terms of, washing hands, getting tested, having more testing available, staying safe overall to make sure we get through this virus now and make sure it doesn't come back. And, we thank you for your time and service during these difficult times, as well as answering all of our questions now.
You bet. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.